Hey guys, Sam here from KeyCommerce.com. In this video, I'm going to show you how to fix the invalid value GTIN error in Google Merchant Center next. This error stops your products showing on Google Shopping and free listings, which means no sales, no profits for these products. This error usually occurs when your GTIN is incorrect or unrecognized by Google. I'm going to show you how to fix it right now. Let's go. First, head over to merchants.google.com and log in to your Google Merchant Center account. On the left-hand menu, click on Products and then click on Needs Attention. Okay, so we can see the error here, Invalid GTIN. If we click on View Products, we'll show the products with this disapproval. GTINs help Google keep track of your items accurately and make sure they show up correctly in searches. Adding GTINs boosts your product's performance, visibility, and ad rank on Google. You can retrieve the GTINs from the product packaging, the manufacturer, or from the supplier. If you don't have a GTIN, don't worry, I'm going to show you what to do later. But first, if you do have one, make sure to enter the correct GTINs because Google will spot any errors. First, let's look at some common reasons why this error might pop up in Merchant Center. First, GTINs should only have numbers. If there are any letters or special characters, it will be marked as invalid. So make sure your GTINs are purely numeric. If your GTINs look good to you, but you're still getting errors, it's a good idea to double check with your manufacturer. Ask for an up-to-date list of GTINs to ensure they follow the correct format and length. Another handy tip is to use an online GTIN validator. Do this before adding any GTINs to your product details. These tools check if your GTINs are valid. They do this by verifying the length and check the digits. A popular tool that we use for this is the GS1's Check Digit Calculator. I'm going to put a link to this tool down in the description, so go and check that out. Let's use an example. I've copied this GTIN and I'm using the GS1 tool to check its validity. We can see that it has validated our GTIN as a GTIN 13 format, meaning the identifier we've used is in the correct format. There are multiple types of GTINs you can use. UPC with 12 digits, mainly used in North America. GTIN 14, which is a 14-digit number used for cases, pallets, and multi-packs in logistics and supply chains. GTIN 8, an 8-digit number for small items where space is tight, often used in specific product categories. EAN with 13 digits used internationally. JAN, which can be 8 or 13 digits, is Japan's version of the EAN and is used for products in Japan. ISBN with either 10 or 13 digits is specifically for books and is used worldwide to identify them. So there you have it. Now you know how to check your GTINs and what to do if you don't have one. All right, now let's return to our account and add the correct ones. Just one side note, changes made directly in Merchant Center will override any changes from your data feed. Merchant Center prioritizes its own updates over feed data. So if you're using any third-party apps for feed optimization, like Data Feed Watch, make sure to make your changes there. In our case, we will make the changes directly in Merchant Center. So click on the product title to see its details. You'll see all the product info here. Click the Edit Product button on the right. Scroll down to where we have product identifiers and make sure to add your product identifier here. If Google considers all your GTINs invalid or you don't have any other alternatives, you can leave the field blank or select I don't have a GTIN, UPC, EAN, JAN, or ISBN. Instead, use the MPN, manufacturer part number, and enter your product item ID as the MPN. The MPN will help Google identify your product within your product range. So this is really important. Also, whenever you add product identifiers like MPN or GTIN in Merchant Center, make sure to include the brand name. This ensures Google can properly identify and categorize your products. Click Save at the bottom. Now go back to the product details and click on Needs Attention. This takes you to where Google flagged the issue. Here you can request a manual review after fixing the issue. Google will automatically update the feed and check if the problem is resolved within 24 to 48 hours. Once it's fixed, the disapproval will disappear and your products will show on Google Shopping again. And that's it. Here's a final tip for you guys. If you're a retailer selling branded products, always use the actual brand name instead of your own when adding the GTIN. This helps Google accurately identify and verify your products. For example, if you're selling Nike products, make sure to list Nike as the brand name. Also, regularly update your product data to ensure all details, including GTINs, are accurate. Keep in touch with your suppliers to ensure you always have the correct product identifiers. Lastly, an incorrect GTIN will disapprove your product, so always double check that you're using the correct identifiers. Make sure to check out our other videos. This one here might be especially useful for you.